conversation here on millions.co. I feel bad that I feel bad because I didn't know who this guy was at first, but then I look at his Instagram and I'm like, we have a few mutual friends and stuff like that. I'm looking down at it right now. I'm like, what the hell? So tonight we've got ourselves a guy who told me off camera that he boxes influencers. Okay, I've never heard this shit before in my life. That being said, his name is Samuel Jones Jr., but you simply know him as Big Sam. What's up, Sam?
Hey, what's good? What's good with you? How you doing, Hank? How you feeling? You good?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored. What about you, man?
And God the greatest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, all right. So let's get into it first at the beginning here. So, how long have you been competing in boxing?
I started boxing in 2021, but I didn't get a head coach until 2024.
You didn't get a head coach, meaning like somebody to coach you up or nothing like that?
No, I wasn't. I was just taking fights because I had clout,
Right? No, that makes sense. I mean, you try and do the Jake Paul thing or something like that. I mean,
Jake Paul don't want it.
I'm telling you, man. So you were doing influencing at what were you doing? What were you doing first before you did the boxing thing? Because you said you do social media and stuff like that.
Just smoking food, smoking chips, smoking big Pringles, just doing that type of stuff,
Got it. Like burning ants with the magnifying glass type shit.
Having fun. Hey, lighting myself on fire, putting lemon juice in my eyes, stopping traffic, throwing foods in stores, just turning up.
There you go. That's what's up, man. I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, I get it. It's doing what we can, but so you know, did you get into the boxing thing because that's kind of where the money is going to be at this point in our, kind of like our history of like social media and stuff like that?
No, I took my first 5 fights for free. I did it because I was just trying to do side quests, my first 5 fights were free. I lost my job taking a fight, so people don't understand. A lot of people say I'm doing this for money, but my last 2 fights have been the only fights I've been paid for. My first 5 were free. I lost a lot taking fights,
Right. Okay. I mean, that's commendable. I'll dig it. But my thing too is that, like you got like I was telling you, like the kind of the Jake Paul thing, it's like, Jake Paul kind of had his own thing going on, kind of like and then all of a sudden he gets into the boxing realm during the COVID, and all of a sudden, you kind of people forget what Jake Paul did before, and now he's doing his thing with boxing. You kind of know him as an influencer / boxer, but you don't know what he was an influencer before boxing.
Yeah.
So that's all that's what I'm trying to understand, and that's pretty cool, man. Like, I mean, is the social media probably the best way to do the boxing nowadays as opposed to the pay-per-view type situation?
Yeah, if you're a lot of followers and you're known, like I'm on Ridiculousness, I'm everywhere, been on Jimmy Kimmel. If you're trying to box in the influencer scene, you want to have followers, you want to build yourself up. But if you're just trying to box the amateur route, just go box. It's gonna take time. Nowadays you really want to have a name. You want a name to do this,
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I mean, you look at a lot of like, I think I go back to the Jake Paul situation, and got a lot of guys that he has fought before the big name fights were also other names like Nate Robinson, who was former basketball.
Dirty, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. So any can you name a few of influencers that you have boxed?
Yes, I fought Knick Knack Paddywhack. I fought Chibu. I want to get Chibu back. I just lost to him. I fought Tyreek Hillsmans. I fought a guy named Cake Paul. I fought another guy I don't like. I don't want to mention him, but I knocked him out, beat him in front of his mom and dad. His brother hopped in the ring. He was a bum, but I want to definitely fight Chibu again. I want to get the rematch with Chibu. It was a rough fight, but I was winning the fight before it ended, but I definitely want to get Chibu back. I think he's a great young man, but I got to get him back.
Oh, absolutely. If you're able to do it, then why not?
Gonna make it happen.
Man, I'm telling you. So, do you fight a heavyweight?
Yeah, I'm a heavyweight. I'm heavyweight.
Oh, okay, that's good. what about your training? Are there certain things, aspects of your training that you focus on more than others?
Yeah, really, this last fight I winded out. I let everything out the tank in the first round. So ever since that fight, we just been working on conditioning. I'm punching the bag, doing 15 rounds. I'm running 5 miles a day. So that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna get them back. We're gonna bounce back. I was real upset about the fight, but it's no excuse. Just come on and put back the work in.
No, I mean, the cardio. That's the thing about it. I've been covering combat sports for a long time, and one of the things that I have noticed is that guys that are not quite as skilled as the next person often win because of their cardio.
Yeah.
And quite frankly, even if you lose, you want to be able to put on a good show. I mean, I don't know what it's like in the boxing world sometimes, but I know that in the MMA world, even if you've lost a fight, if you put on a good fight, you'll probably get invited back and be able to and make your money.
That's kind of how it was with me on the brain race event. I stopped the guy right at the first round, then I was able to get another call back and fight Chibu, but I feel like with those two performances, I'd definitely be back again. I should probably fight maybe Compa J, stop him, fight him. Then Chibu's got a guy that he lost to, he's got to go fight. Then after you go beat him, then I'm going to come back and stop him. So it's pretty much all it is. I got to get him back. You dig? I got to get him back for sure.
No, I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, I understand that, not everybody can take a defeat and, just move on half the time, especially if you're capable of getting that fight back.
Yes. I was winning the fight before I went down. I had him running across the ring like he had rolling skates on. So definitely get him back. I definitely want to get him back. I'm gonna reach out probably this week, talk to the matchmaker and see what's next for me. It's a lot of fights for me out there. With my energy and positivity, I can make them all happen.
Okay. Oh yeah. And I'm thumbing through your Instagram while we're talking a little bit. You are literally smoking potato chips.
Yeah, that's what I'm known for, smoking big Pringles. I'm smoke fireworks. I've done it all. I've done everything. I've been on ridiculousness smoking chips. So that's just me.
Dude, I mean, I see you smoking a fortune cookie.
Yep, I'm one of the ones, man. I've. That's how I got these. That's how I kind of got these fights with that and God. I never stepped in a boxing ring. Like my first fight, I took it on 7 days. Never boxed in my life. Never was in the gym. I did it because I had a following. And I went in there and got roughed up because you can't play boxing. But I thought 2021 didn't end up coming back to 2023. So you know how it works out. You know how it
Are,
works. But I didn't have a coach until 2024. So
bro, are you smoking a Twinkie?
yeah, I've done that too. Everything. That's what I'm known for. Being viral.
Man, no, that's awesome, man. And that's awesome. I'm loving this. I mean, I don't know if I'd ever smoke a Twinkie because I couldn't get to the Twinkie without actually eating it first.
Yeah, see, a lot of people think that I smoke the foods and that I eat the foods. No, I just smoke them. I don't eat.
I couldn't do it, man. I'd have to eat the Twinkie.
Hey, Twinkies kind of good. I ain't ate a Twinkie probably in a while, but I'm gonna have to get one soon though for sure. Maybe after my next win, I'm gonna bring one to the ring and eat it.
Dude, I mean, you lit your crotch on fire.
Yep, listen to Drake, man. Shout out Drake.
Dude, that's hilarious, man. I mean, I'm looking at all this stuff. Derek Lewis, do you know who Derek Lewis is from the UFC, right?
I know who Jorge Masvidal is. Jorge Masvidal follows me, man. That's like my big bro. I talk to him all the time. I'm actually gonna go train with him.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's awesome. But Derek Lewis, my balls are hot.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Anyway, your Instagram kind of reminds me of his.
I gotta reach out to him.
Dude, you probably could. He says the corkiest shit you'll ever hear in your life. He says the funniest stuff ever. Like, he'll say, he's talking about, I was watching Derek Lewis when he fought back in July and he beat his opponent and he says, man, who you want next? And he goes, my wife. I ain't had sex in a while. I'm going to do some real ground and pound.
Hey, he's a legend. He's a big fighter too. He's heavyweight.
Right. Yeah, Derek Lewis. He was the interim heavyweight champion. So at one point in time, so he's good. He's a good fighter, and he ain't fighting no tomato cans.
Not me. I feel like me neither. my first two fights, I fought big guys. Like when I had no skill, no coach. My first two fights, I didn't have no coach.
Yeah, but well, if you know, I mean, I don't know the quality of your fights and stuff like that, but I'm looking at the crate challenge. The crate challenge is, I mean, my goodness.
I did, and it's crazy. Right before I did, after I did that, I got a call for brand risk, and I fought Tyreek Hill's bro, and I stopped him. First round KO. Left
Tyreek
hook.
Hill, the wide receiver.
Yeah, I fought his. I got videos with him on my Instagram. Like I fought his man's, and I knocked him out, stopped him.
Dang, man. I mean, that's funny. All all while you got a Bojangles cup in your picture here too.
Yeah, I don't. I used to work at Bojangles. That's a part of this journey. I was working there. I wasn't motivated, man. I did that half of my life, and I had to get out of there. I just quit after my first brand risk event.
Okay, I see you wrote on your leg with a drill. I need money spelt with an I on the end of it.
Those go viral. Those go viral. The most viral one is 50, I think 60 million on my Instagram.
Oh, nice. Let me see here. Yeah. I'm just looking around. I mean, this is some funny stuff, man. I mean, this is what people want. I mean, if you can, I mean, this is pretty good stuff, man.
Yeah,
I'm
content,
laughing.
And then when I have fights, I sell them. I'm one of the best trash talkers in the sport.
Oh yeah, and you're drinking Kool-Aid. I mean, it looks like you're. What are you smoking on here? Is this a stick of dynamite?
Yeah, I smoke fireworks.
Man, look like you smoking what is that? A cheeseburger?
Yeah, I'm one of the ones. I'm wild.
I see, and you in the library smoking something.
Yeah, it's Pringle. That's what I'm known for. Smoking big Pringles all year. I got articles on Reddit. I'm everywhere.
I guess there's no views in smoking a cigar on camera.
Yeah, I don't. I've never smoked weed before. I've never done any of that. Everybody wants to see me do it, but we fighting now. We boxing now. That's where I'm at.
Man, let me tell you something. I don't smoke weed either. I think it's overrated. I really do. I think it's just not. I'm sorry, but like I meet more people. I meet more people that do smoke weed that don't nowadays. When I see somebody that does smoke weed, I'm like, really?
Yeah, I don't smoke.
That's good, man. Shoot, don't need to take that. Just keep smoking the Pringles.
Yeah, I had to chill out once I started fighting. It ain't good for the lungs.
Oh, that's good, man. That's what I'm talking about. So, as far as what about strength and conditioning? I mean, we talked about conditioning, but what about strength training? You ever do any strength training?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of lifting this time around. I'm doing a lot of incline. I'm working on just getting KO power, just hitting somebody and knocking them out off one punch.
Mm. What kind of did you like? Have you ever thought about getting in the mixed martial arts world?
My coach is Derek Three, one of the best coaches in the world. I'm his only boxer. He's an MMA. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I do kickboxing. I do MMA. I do karate. I do Muay Thai. I'm his only boxer. So that's I do everything. It's days we kickboxing class. It's everything.
Right. I mean, the one thing about it is that boxing still has its place. So, it's fine to do boxing. Boxing it's always going to have its place. It's been around for, over a century. I mean, probably longer than that. I don't know. I keep forgetting what year the first boxing bouts and stuff like that were, but as far as like prize fighting and stuff like that, it's been around for well over a century and it's not going anywhere. So even if you don't go to mixed martial arts, it's fine to stay in boxing.
Yeah, I'm cool with whatever, but I'm gonna keep boxing.
What about, so what about, you said you were telling me off camera that you may be going over to England.
Yeah,
Are
to
you?
you go fight.
And you said it's an influencer. Is he a British influencer?
I think his name. I can't remember. He might be, but he's undefeated. He has a KO. Every fight of his has been a KO. So it's going to be a tough fight. But we're working very hard. We're gonna do what we do. I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm a very aggressive fighter. I'm a crazy fighter. Like I fight wild. Like I fight real rough. Like I'm real ragged. So Just
Right.
really is.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of your footage and stuff like that of your fighting, and it's definitely got a big brawling type style to it.
That's how it is. I know how to box. Like I know how to box. Like me and my coach, we work real hard with that. But I like to be real aggressive. I have KO power. I'm really strong. I'm naturally strong. I don't even fight with technique. I just go for the kill every time.
Yeah. How's your win rate?
That's what we're working on right now, trying to get my breathing back, getting myself together. Because I have a hard time fighting. I gas out pretty quick. So that's just something I'm working on right now.
At the risk of sounding rude, how many fights have you won?
Oh, I've won 4.
Okay, good. Hey, that's good. You've experienced victory and you've obviously experienced defeat from what you told me.
Yeah, I got 3 losses right now.
That's fine. I mean, look, you can only get better.
And it's crazy. Like I'm not a boxer, so it's like I'm like a comedian. So it just to even be able to have 7 fights and still have a winning record is a blessing. Because everybody that makes fun of you, they won't get in that ring. It's a lot. They will not get in that ring. I'm telling you. I've seen people that will not get in that ring.
No, it's easier. It's funny. People don't usually insult the ones that do the craft, so to speak. I don't know if you ever watch Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
Well, all right. He interviewed Andrew Schultz, and people were talking about they never insult him for doing his comedy. They always insult him for doing his podcast because it seems like everybody could do it. And I'm like, no, that's not the case.
No.
And I'm proof positive of that. I've been doing radio broadcasting for over 20 years, and
you're a blessing, and I'm gonna turn you up once we finish this interview. I'm gonna get your Instagram follow. We're gonna get some clips out of this interview, and we're gonna go up.
hey, man, I appreciate it, man. Look, I can use the help all I can get, man. I mean, I want to be able to do this for a career right now.
You can.
I hope so. Are you able to do what you do for a career at this point?
Yeah, I've been making Instagram videos since 2017. I've made a little bit of money from it, but with me, it was really never about the money. I was just lonely, didn't have any friends, didn't have anything, and I got on Instagram and started turning up,
Yeah.
but boxing is probably going to be a career,
Yeah, I mean,
hard.
most of my friendships are either at church or business relationships. So I get it. I get it. So I mean, we all want to be. Nobody wants to be alone.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be alone. At least not all the time. But I'm telling you, man. So what about? Because like I said, I just gave you a follow on Instagram. Before the interview and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna get you followed after the interview. We locked in.
Oh man, that'll work, bro. Let me see here. So you said that fight in England is in December, right?
Probably late November, and I'm gonna try to fight on brand risk. I'm gonna try to fight on brand this next card. I'm gonna see if it's possible. I'm gonna reach out. So I've had 4 fights this year. So I'm trying to fight. I was trying to fight 6 before the year ends. So we're gonna definitely see, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm very patient.
What's Grand Ridge?
Oh, it's Aiden Ross's promotion. They changed my life. They gave me an opportunity. It's a big promotion. It's a
Yeah,
really big promotion. One of the best promotions in the.
yeah. I'm definitely familiar with Aiden Ross. I've never met him, but
Yeah, I met him. He has a promotion now called Branders. It's big. He has a wonderful team around him. And they're giving a lot of us opportunities that never got him. So it's really big. So I look to definitely come back and fight up there for sure, for sure.
oh, definitely, bro. I mean, Aiden Ross is a pretty big name within the fight community. That's for sure.
Yeah, and he's one of the world's biggest streamers. And he has a great team around him. So and it's a lot of different fighters over there. It's a lot of different styles. And then you get to throw Big Sam over there, man. That just makes you go crazy because I'm one of the most positive people you ever meet, but my trash talking skills are iconic.
I believe it. You have my support. But
I,
is he still based out of Nashville?
oh, Aiden Ross?
Yeah.
Nah, that's just where we've been having fights at. He's based out of Miami.
Okay. I didn't know because he's been having fights in Nashville. Yeah, because I'm in Memphis, so
Yeah, I
just
was just on the last 2 cards. I didn't fight on this October 3rd card, but I was on the August and June card. They were both in Nashville.
yeah. I haven't been to Nashville in a couple of years, but it's only about 3.5 hours down the road.
I'm gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to come. I want to go watch Tennessee play, so I'm gonna definitely get to a game.
Oh, no doubt, man. Shoot, I mean, you know, I like watching football as much as the next person, but man, it's hard because I'm a Raiders fan, but I also like the Titans. So
Yeah, I'm a Commanders fan, man. My team, Washington, man. We almost went to the Super Bowl last year, so we
yeah,
just gonna take it day by day, and we're gonna go from there.
I'm definitely looking forward to your to seeing your quarterback do well. I mean, I think he's going to do very well. I really do.
And I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you. Just coming up here, giving me an interview was a blessing, And man, we got a lot of big things gonna happen. We got a lot of big things gonna go, And I actually look to fight on the Millions promotion soon. Y'all have a fight promotion. I want to get up there very soon.
Yeah, we have so many things going on here at Millions right now. I can't keep up with all of it. It's just we're definitely we're dealing with the Gonzalez. I forget who Gonzalez is fighting, but it's up at the
My boy, Danny Garcia.
right Garcia versus Gonzalez. Yeah, and that's going to be up at the Barclay Center, and it's exclusively going to be on Millions.
That's what I was saying. I wanna be there. I wanna be there. I wanna either be there or be on a future card for sure.
Dude, I wish I could get up there, man. That's a great that's a great card to be on, and I'm grateful that our company here is definitely doing good things. I'm just a contractor with them right now, but the thing about it is that these guys they're doing great things, and I hope that it keeps growing to the point that we definitely get a lot more opportunities.
Amen. And I'm always, every time I do an interview, I'm always look for you. I'm thankful for you. And we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go up. We're gonna keep winning.
Yeah,
Coming up, I'm gonna handle business. We're gonna get KOs.
yeah, well,
We're gonna remain positive, and that's just
yeah,
pretty.
absolutely, and I hope to interview you again here soon.
Hey, I'm thankful for you. It was a blessing meeting you. I got you locked in. We're gonna clip this interview up about my call outs. We're gonna do big things, And thank you for the opportunity.
No, thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. And before I let you go, you got anything you want to say?
Man, I want to say shout out to you, Hank. Shout out to everybody that's ever gave me an opportunity. I'm thankful. Shout out to everybody that's came my life and done good by me and just didn't take advantage of my kindness, man. Thank you to every boxing promotion that I've ever fought on. Just thank you. Thank you to everybody that's ever gave me an opportunity, and man, God is great. A lot of people don't get the opportunities that we get, but man, this grind and journey has been a ups and downs, but it's been a blessing.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, man. Well, I'm gonna close it out. Thank you, Sam. Man,
Blessing.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Hank Russell Invitation here on Millions.co. You could have been doing anything else, but you decided to join me and Big Sam tonight. And I'm so glad that you did. And every time I am so grateful when you guys just take time out of your day just to hang out with us. And man, I'm going to have this guy back on here soon at his discretion, of course. And, this has been one of my favorite interviews I've done, man. This has been a great one. And I look forward to doing it again. And
Blessing.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Until next time, man, y'all have a pleasant evening here on Millions.co.
Be safe.